Welcome guys to the John Kim Show. Today, I'm going to start a new series called Basic Knife Skills. You know, probably the most important thing in the kitchen is how you use this knife, right? And it's really important to find a decent knife. It doesn't have to be really expensive. You can get a good one for maybe 20 bucks on Amazon. Whether you're a beginner or you've been cooking for a while, but a little embarrassed of your cutting skills, today, I'm gonna teach you how to cut like a real chef. Are you ready?
I'm always ready.
All right, let's go. How do you hold a knife? Your dominant hand, you place the knife down, and then you put this trigger button right on the groove right there, okay? Just like that, boom, boom. And then your thumb is holding the back like this, firm grip, okay? But remember, you have a firm grip on the knife, but you're not putting force into it when you're cutting. That's how you cut yourself, okay? And just let the blade cut through the vegetables and the meat, whatever you're cutting, okay? All right, now that you know how to hold the knife, you gotta identify yourself as a cat, okay? This is the claw. This is probably the most important thing that you need to know when holding a vegetable, okay? All right, we got a small potato here, round, okay? Remember, safety is always first. You have to do everything right fundamentally so that you won't cut yourself. Have I ever cut myself? About 1,000 times, because I'm one of those guys that doesn't learn properly in the beginning, and I have to learn through my mistakes. I'm gonna save you a lot of trouble, blood, and band-aids, okay? So here we go. This is round, which means it's not stable, okay? In the beginning, you want everything to be stable, okay? So what you wanna do is put it down, cut it in half. All right, but cut it in half. And now the distance. You don't wanna be here, okay? You wanna be a little relaxed and over here, okay? And you hold the knife, and some people will tell you to do this. That's awkward. I look like a dork. Like, this is not natural for me. Like, what is this, right? I like to just do that, okay? So here's some steps. Make sure whatever you're cutting is stable. It's not moving, it's not round, right? And then your palm needs to touch the cutting board. Keep it stable, okay? And then, boom, identify yourself as a cat, okay? And here, you're gonna go, see that? All right, I made that sound with my mouth, by the way. So here, get comfortable, put your palm down, identify yourself as a cat, and then you put the blade to this knuckle right there, okay? Now, the most important thing in cutting is your mental, right? Most people don't want to cut or learn how to cut because they have fear of cutting themselves. If you learn properly, you won't cut yourself, okay? Don't be like me, be a good chef. So whenever I'm doing this, okay, and the knife is here, the blade, I'm here. This is my guide, all right? And I'm going here, right? As long as you don't put your blade above the knuckle, like under here, you'll never cut yourself, right? Do you see that? One more time, right here. Right here. The blade never goes above that first knuckle, okay? Now, let's try it in real time. Here's the potato, flat, relaxed, natural, palm, identify yourself as a cat, claw, here. You go 1, 2, 3, okay? Now, when you get to the end right here, you can readjust, okay? And then always remember this. When your end is this small, you just let it fall. You don't want to risk getting cut. And then you cut again. All right. Now, in the beginning, you want to go slow, okay? Speed, like in any craft, is built over time. And then later on, you can go okay? But right now, it ain't the time. It ain't the time, grasshopper. Remember, anytime you're developing a skill, you need to put hours of effort into it. What I like to do is I like to select like 2 and then hold it. Remember, distance here. Identify yourself as a cat and then go real slow. What I'm doing right now is building a relationship with my finger and the knife. And the more you do it, more you'll know the feel of the knife, right? After a while, you'll begin to trust yourself with a knife because you know as long as you don't go over this knuckle, you're safe, okay? You're gonna want to like lift this up, right? But don't do that yet. First, build your relationship with the knife and make sure that you lose that fear of getting cut, okay? So we got a mushroom here and I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna look at you, right? And then I'm gonna cut it. Because I've been doing it for so long, I know the blade. I can feel the blade on my knuckle and I know the distance that I can go up and down. So therefore, I don't need to look at it, I can feel it. That will take some time, but you'll get there as long as you put the work in. All right, guys, I hope you learned something here. Remember, cooking is a very intimate thing. Cooking for someone from scratch takes a long time and it leaves a memory that we'll never forget. So I appreciate you sharing your time with me. I enjoyed my time teaching you the basics of cutting, and I'll be back for that next level. Have a good night.